Om. Om. Bhurbhuvassuvaः Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvassuvaः Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvassuvaः Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, take my love and let it flow in fullness of devotion to Thee. O Lord, take my hands and let them work incessantly for Thee. O Lord, take my soul and let it be merged in one with Thee. O Lord, take my mind and thoughts, let them be in tune with Thee. O Lord, take my everything and let me be an instrument to work. Jai Sai Ram.
My most humble pranams to our very, very beloved Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Jai Sai Ram. Dear brothers and sisters, the SSSIO wishes to extend with open arms a hearty welcome to each and every one of you to join in the General Assembly meeting of this December 2021. The General Assembly meeting is a meeting where the senior officers of the SSSIO report on all the activities that have been taking place. This is a tradition that has been going on for decades. And we are very happy as the true children of Swami. Swami founded and nurtured this beautiful organization, SSSIO, since 1965. And as his true children, we report to the source today through the General Assembly meeting, as we have done for many decades. So welcome one and all, and we begin with a beautiful discourse from Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba.
Along the path of spirituality, there are many obstacles. The first obstacle is vasanas. Vasana means pride and attachment.
ప్రాకృత సంబంధమైనటువంటి భోగభాగ్యములు, అనుకూలములు, ఆనందములు ఇలాంటివంతా కూడాను తాను ఒక విధమైనటువంటి సత్యంగా భావిస్తుంటాడు.
What type of pride and attachment? Man believes that transient things such as luxuries, conveniences, comforts, etc. as permanent.
భగవత్ ఆజ్ఞను శిరసా వహించి ఆ యొక్క కార్యమునందు దీక్షను పూని విజయమును సాధించవలనని ఆశించేటువంటి వ్యక్తులకు ఇది మొట్టమొదటి అడ్డు తగులుతుంటాయి.
For people who wish to follow the Lord's commands and are determined to achieve victory, this is the first obstacle.
నా బంధువులు ఏమనుకుంటారో ఏమో.
What will my relatives think about me?
నా మిత్రులు ఏ విధంగా భావిస్తారో ఏమో.
What will my friends think of me?
సమాజంలో ఏ విధమైనటువంటి యొక్క పేరు ప్రతిష్టలు నాకు భంగమవుతుందో,
What will happen to my name and fame in the society?
అని కొంతవరకు సంకుచిత హృదయులై,
Due to this narrow-mindedness
కేవలం ఆడంబరం నిమిత్తమై,
and concern for the luxuries,
గౌరవ మర్యాదల నిమిత్తమై,
respect, name, and fame,
తాత్కాలిక సుఖశాంతుల నిమిత్తమై
temporary comforts and happiness,
కొంతవరకు నువ్వు భంగపడి
they yield to temptations,
దైవాజ్ఞను ఉల్లంఘిస్తూ ఉంటారు.
disobey the command of the Lord, and go against his command.
రెండవది, అంతకంటే అధికులైనటువంటి వారిని చూచి అధిక విద్యావంతులో, అధిక శ్రీమంతులో, అధిక బలవంతులో, ఏదో అధికమైనటువంటి వారిని చూచి ఇది అసూయాభావం ఉట్టిపడుతుంది.
The second obstacle is people being jealous of others who have more education, more wealth, and more power than them.
ఆ అసూయాభావంను కూడా నువ్వు చేరనివ్వకుండా చూసుకోవాలి సాధకుడు.
Spiritual aspirants should be cautious not to have this feeling of jealousy.
మూడవది అహంకార భావం.
The third obstacle is ego.
ఈ అహంకారం అనేటువంటిది తనలో ఉన్నటువంటి ఎన్ని దోషములైనా కూడాను అవి మంచివిగా భావిస్తాడు.
Because of this egoistic mentality, man believes everything he does is good, including his faults.
పరుల యందు ఉన్నటువంటి మంచిని కూడాను దోషముగా నిరూపిస్తాడు.
At the same time, he considers even the good in others as bad.
తాను చేసేటువంటి దోషములంతా కూడాను సమర్థించుకోవడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తాడు.
He tries to justify all his wrongdoings.
సమాజమునందు కానీ,
In the society,
మరే విధమైనటువంటి పార్టీలు యందు కానీ
or in the organization,
తనకు పేరు ప్రతిష్టలు రావాలి.
he aspires for name and fame.
దాని నిమిత్తమై
For that,
దైవాజ్ఞను కూడా ఉల్లంఘిస్తూ ఉంటాడు.
he is ready to even disobey the Lord's command.
అట్టివారు సరి అయిన భక్తులు కాదు.
Such people are not good devotees.
ఈ భక్తి కూడా సన్నిహిత సంబంధ బాంధవ్యం కూడా ఉండదు.
Such devotees are not dear to the Lord.
Jai Sai Ram. What a beautiful way for Swami to welcome and open this grand meeting of the General Assembly. Before I introduce our beloved Dr. Narendranath Reddy, there's a few housekeeping items I thought I would mention after Swami opened the meeting. So the first item that I want to mention is that all the panelists and speakers, please keep the microphone and video muted until you're called to speak. All of you should have your microphone and video muted, except for the translators, because they'll be translating to the attendees. Second, if you're not currently speaking, if you're not actively speaking, and your video or mic is on, it will be distracting to everyone, including the attendees. And therefore the host will turn off your microphone and video. Remember that if the host turns off your video and audio, then thereafter you can turn on your video and audio only if the host sends you a request to turn it on. You must accept the request and then you can turn it on. So it is best not to turn on your mic or your video until you're actually speaking. When your name is, when your name is called for presenting, please turn on both the microphone and the video. When you finish speaking, please turn off both the microphone and the video. So that's for the panelists. Okay, microphone, video is the key for them. For the attendees, we have translations available. The SSSIO is truly an international organization, and we therefore have translations in many languages. And in order to access these translations, if you look at your Zoom window, there will be a little globe symbol, and you can click on the globe symbol and immediately the languages will open up for you. You can choose the language you want, but please do remember to mute the original audio. And that is very important. Do not choose English because English is the default language. So, you don't have to go to translation. You don't have to click on anything. This globe, you just will be directly in English. Remember to mute the original audio and you'll be hearing the whole meeting and the proceedings in the language of your choice. So thank you very much. I now like to welcome our very dearest Dr. Reddy to open this meeting and welcome us. Jai Sai Ram.
With love, gratitude, humility, and reverence, I offer my prayerful pranams at the divine lotus feet of our dearest, sweetest, and omnipresent, loving Lord Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Dear brothers and sisters, loving Sai Ram to all of you. Let us all pray to Swami for his divine love, grace, blessings, and guidance during this meeting. We extend all of you a warm welcome for this General Assembly meeting. During this meeting, we will share Swami's love, his message, his works, and his infinite glory around the world. His love and glory is infinite. It is unfathomable and beyond the comprehension of the mind and speech. It is like showing a little candle to the sun or going and try to measure a ocean, taking a small vessel. How can we do that? So, but in his infinite love and compassion, Swami has shown us the way. Swami has proclaimed in his letter, which he has written to his brother on May 25th, 1947, which is for all devotees. He says one of his main tasks is to foster Ananda. You give us Ananda, the bliss. That is what he has come for. What is this bliss? As Swami says, bliss is union with God. This bliss we don't understand. This is Brahmananda. We all can relate only to Manushyananda. We all have the little pleasure. There is a beautiful Upanishad called Taittiriya Upanishad, which says a unit of human happiness is this: a young man who is very strong physically, he is intellectually accomplished, he is very noble character, he is scholarly, he has all the wealth in the world, and he has lots of power at his disposal. That is one unit of human happiness. What else you want? But this Brahmananda is 10 to the power of 10. I don't have time to dwell on the different degrees of that bliss. This is the highest. So we can't even comprehend that. It is to be experienced. So Swami is the embodiment of love and bliss. Actually, on December 25th, 1998, in his Christmas discourse, Swami said, somebody asked you, who is Sai Baba? Swami said, sing this song. Love is my form, truth is my breath, bliss is my food, my life is my message, expansion is my life. No reason for love, no season for love, no birth, no death. Anyway, Swami's voice is nectarine and sweet. Mine is not, but still I try to do the message. Swami is telling love is his form and bliss is his food. That is what who he is. Then how to attain this bliss? Swami himself shown, we just heard the divine discourse. Please, I will be referring to Swami's words. There is nothing better than referring to God's words. On May 17th, 1968, in his first world conference, Swami said, the best way to attain the goal of life or bliss or happiness, self-realization is implicitly, completely, immediately follow his divine command. So what is his divine command to attain this bliss? Is number one is faith. Number two is love. Through faith and love, we attain bliss. So Swami emphasized the light. What is this faith? Swami says faith should be our life breath. Without faith, it is not equal to living dead. So faith is very important. The whole journey for a spiritual seeker, Swami says, is like going in a river. From one shore is doubt, one shore of the river, and the other shore is doubts, and another shore is the complete, absolute, unwavering faith. So one shore of the river is doubts, Another shore is unwavering, absolute, unflinching faith. That is the journey. And Swami warned, and Lord Krishna says, Samshayatma vinashyati, a man with doubts will perish, and the one who has absolute faith, he will attain self-realization. He will attain jnana. So that is our spiritual journey, from completely doubts to the absolute faith. Actually, Lord Krishna gives Gita to Arjuna, and after the whole thing, discussion is over, then Lord Krishna says, now do as you please. That is the beauty of the Lord. He won't force everything from source. You do what you like. Then Arjuna says, we all are represented by Arjuna. He says, Lord, now all my doubts are gone. Now, karishye vachanam tava. Now I implicitly follow what you have said. That is the stage we need to reach, wherein all our doubts are gone and we implicitly, completely follow his divine command. That's why this faith is so important. That's why even Jesus said, a mustard seed of faith can move mountains. That is the thing. But when we are treading the spiritual path of faith, there will be some obstacles, as Swami has mentioned, or some challenges, or some difficulties, whatever you came. Who gives these tests and challenges? God himself. Actually, you heard 108 names of Swami. The 96th name is Sadhu Manasa Parishodakaya Nama. That means the one who tests the devotees. He likes tests. Swami says, test is his taste. Only when you pass the test, we will get the rest. Please refer to the Discourse of Swami on his 60th birthday, on the occasion of November 23rd, 1985. Swami said, very clearly he said, now on, I will give you a test. You have to pass this and come out victorious. And Swami gave an example of a farmer. When farmer tries to have a harvest of a crop, then at the end, he will do the winnowing, wherein the chaff is separated from the hard grain. So the chaff is blown away with the wind. The hard grain stays. Similarly, during this time of his test, Swami says, all those people with no faith, superficial faith will be blown away. Only people hardcore who have absolute faith will stay. So let us really welcome the test, pass the test, and come out victorious. This is important. We should not worry. And during these challenges, as Swami said, there are people who may criticize. As he said, your friends may criticize, your relatives may criticize, and they may get a bad name in the society. People may talk bad about you. Nothing should disturb you, because when you stick with truth, dharma, and love, nothing to fear. Actually, Swami gave a beautiful example. You should really thank those people who revile at you, who criticize you. Because please, for this also, you should refer to the Discourse of Swami he gave 12th July, 1985. That is where he said, whenever people criticize you for no reason, all their good karma, punya will come to you. And your negativity or your bad karma will go to them. So they are doing a favor. So we are really progressing on the spiritual path, and we should not worry about that. And actually, Swami said there are people who are superficial, they are like Judases. Actually, on 25th December 2000, before he inaugurated the Whitefield super specialty in January 2001, Swami said that in the time of Jesus Christ, there was only one Judas. In this avatar, Swami said there will be many Judases. We should be very careful, and we should have this absolute faith and unwavering faith, and at no circumstances we should yield to weakness. And second aspect to reach this bliss is love. Swami emphasized the love. God is love, love is God, live in love. So that is the thing. That is why for our 10th World Conference, we took the theme of Swami's word, love is the source, love is the path, and love is the goal. Because love is the underlying current of all these 5 human values we talk about. Love in thought is truth, love in action is dharma, love in feeling is peace, love in understanding is non-violence. So love is the underlying fundamental basis for all values. But how do you love? This love should be, as said in the Bible, love thy God with all thy heart, mind, soul, and strength. Absolutely, completely love. You need to give highest priority to God. Swami said in his Christmas discourse, so he said, joy. How do you get joy? J, Jesus first. O, others next. Y, yourself last. When we give priority to God in our life, everything will be there. That is why it is said, seek ye the kingdom of God, and everything shall be added unto you. For us, Swami's name is there, Sai. Yes, Swami first. Yea, all others next. That I, little I last. So if we give high priority to God in our life will be full of peace and bliss. But this love should be one-pointed love, not divided love. And it should be very intense, not a lukewarm. So intense love, one-pointed, pure love will take us the goal. This love, Swami said, should be love for love's sake. That will take to the goal. But in this process of love, Swami says you need to have two important qualities. One is sacrifice. What do you sacrifice? A person who loves God, who loves anything, he will sacrifice. We'll sacrifice our time, energy, talent. And most important thing we need to sacrifice, as Swami said, is sacrifice the ego. That is why the beautifully he said, the sign cross in Christianity symbolizes crossing that I, crossing that ego. That is the one which really makes us develop the divine love. Another thing, important quality for spiritual seekers, Swami said, is forbearance. He called Shama. Please refer to this discourse, May 25th, 2000. Very powerful. We put it on our website. It's one of the landmark discourses which we used in Divine Nectar. The whole thing is about forbearance. Swami says, God is nothing but a combination of love and forbearance. He says forbearance will give us bliss. It is not easy, but it is really which is needed when the time of challenges, and this is what is needed for love. When we practice these two things, forbearance and sacrifice, then we really experience the divine love. How do you know we have divine love? The proof of rain is wetness of the ground. Similarly, the proof that we have divine love is, number one, we'll attain the supreme peace. Nothing disturbs. Prashanti, the peace that is supreme, peace that passeth understanding. The supreme peace we will experience. Second is equanimity, that equal-mindedness. That is why, again, coming back to that May 25th, 1947, in his letter, Swami gave the definition of devotion. He said, people who are devoted to me will treat pleasure and pain, profit and loss, success and failure, praise and blame with equal mindedness, equal fortitude. That is the thing. That is what is called samadhi. People think Swami says samadhi means not losing body consciousness, going into trance. Samadhi, that means equal mindedness. When you are equal minded in all situations, you are always in samadhi. So that is the proof we have divine love. These are the two important things we have to develop. Then how do you develop that? We, as an individual sadhaka, we can develop. But in his infinite love and compassion, during the lifetime of the avatar, Swami has started this SSSIO International Organization. He founded it, he nurtured it, guided it, and continues to guide this organization. So he personally guided to many of our officers, and it is our duty, our collective responsibility to preserve the sanctity of his divine name and the organization which he started. And Swami has assured in his one of the talks in 1961, Dasara, that who selflessly and with love serve in my divine mission, they will be liberated from the cycle of births and deaths. Not only them, their children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, they will be liberated. What a boon. So let us make the best use of this. If you fail that, I think we have failed Swami. It is the greatest opportunity the Avatar has given us. So I pray to Swami to bless us with absolute, unwavering, unflinching, steady faith and pure divine love, so that we reach the goal supreme, the goal of self-realization, realizing we are the embodiments of divine love. Jai Sai Ram. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Reddy. As you have all seen, both from our SSSIO chairman, Dr. Reddy, and from Bhagavan, we've had one important thematic message, and that is the importance and significance of adhering to the divine command, no matter what the costs are. And this brings us all in our minds to the time immemorial, the time of Moses, when the 10 Commandments were given to him by God, and the children of God were protected by God. We are those children. And in spite of all the difficulties, the engine that drives us, which is Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, the source itself, the SSSIO has been involved in activities worldwide. And these activities, you will see a brief glimpse of it in a beautiful video that will follow now. Thank you.
In the USA, Hurricane Ida lashed the Gulf Coast. The SSSIO of USA offered relief to the victims, including a mobile water purification unit to supply drinking water. When a volcano erupted in St. Vincent in the West Indies, a team of 75 volunteers from Trinidad constructed 27 homes. SSSIO schools in Mexico, Guatemala, and Dominican Republic offer SSSIO education in human values. Students practice selfless service by distributing food and necessities to needy people. In Argentina, SSSIO members provided a water supply system for a canteen that provides free food. In Brazil, children and youth participated in tree planting projects in spring 2021. In Paraguay, SSSIO has started a service project to conduct 1,000 cataract surgeries by the 100th birthday of Bhagavan. In Peru, COVID-19 oxygen concentrators were supplied to assist patients in dire need. In Australia, regular hot meals were served during the pandemic to homeless people. When Fiji was devastated by a cyclone, SSSIO members distributed food and supplies to the victims. Volunteers offered 11,000 meals to more than 425 students and gave backpacks to about 440 students. In Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand, Sri Lanka, and Philippines, dry rations and cooked food was supplied to more than 39,000 people and distributed 7,600 face shields and masks to hospitals and healthcare workers. In Sri Lanka, 716 cataract surgeries were performed and a water purification plant was installed to benefit over 1,000 people. SSSIO members completed 4 housing projects complete with deep wells and toilets for needy people. In Malaysia, children aged 6 to 14 lovingly supported their brothers and sisters in Africa by making and selling t-shirts, keychain, masks, and muffins.
We are gonna deliver it on Friday. On weekend. On the weekend. Bye. Bye.
SSSIO of Hong Kong served more than 1,800 meals every month to the homeless. In several countries of South Europe, including Italy, Spain, Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, volunteers distributed food to the needy and people affected by an earthquake. In 2021, more than 200 people lost their lives and much property was destroyed due to massive floods in Northern Europe. SSSIO members in Germany, Belgium and the Netherlands came together to help the afflicted people. They offered food and supplies and rebuilt and restored many buildings for the victims of the natural disaster. In Zone 8, trees and other plants are planted in spring and autumn as part of the ongoing Go Green initiative in Russia and other nearby countries. The volunteers also clean up trash and restore the natural environment in many locations. Hot meals are distributed to more than 3,000 needy people every month. The SSSIO distributed 5,000 white canes to visually impaired people in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Mauritius, and South Africa. Africa has been afflicted by severe food shortage during 2020 and 2021. SSSIO members from Africa, as well as many countries in Asia, Americas, Europe, and Australia, supported the purchase and distribution of massive amounts of food and supplies in many of the countries in Africa. The SSSIO supplied 9 oxygen concentrators to medical facilities to help COVID-19 patients in Benin, Gabon, DR Congo, Brazzaville, Botswana, Kenya, and Uganda. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, that was a beautiful video, very inspiring. And I think the important message from this video is how steadfastly, how determined the devotees of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba are. And the SSSIO has been chugging along, helping people in need worldwide, even though the times have been difficult. And that is the beauty of God. We have had a tradition for a very long time of reporting the activities of the SSIO through the annual report. The annual report used to be a printed document that was laid at the golden, beautiful, divine lotus feet of our very beloved Bhagavan in his physical form. And he would take the annual report each time and go page by page and discuss the pictures and the activities in the annual report. And that is how we would report to him. After his Mahasamadhi, his presence was still there. Our annual report publications in paper had manifestations of Vibhuti over many pages several times. And it was a reassuring hand of Swami telling us, I am still with you. I am still your engine. Now, since last year, we have gone HTML, that means online, and the annual report is on our website, and you will see more of it later. But the next video is going to show how this annual report was presented to Swami on his divine birthday, November 23rd, in the online program that was done. So this video, I hope you enjoy it.
Om Sri Sai Ram. With love and humility, I offer the 2020 annual report of the Sri Sathya Sai International Organization at the divine lotus feet of our dearest and loving Lord, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. This annual report covers the highlights of the spiritual, educational, and service activities done by the members and officers of Sri Sathya Sai International Organization around the world during the period January to December 2020.
Sai Ram. We will now go to the zonal chairs of the SSSIO, who will tell us about the activities that have been going on in their individual zones. And the purpose of this is two things. First, to see the power of our Lord as Swami's children, how he has guided us through extremely difficult times and still be able to deliver his message and the care that he wants us to give to all the people in the world who are looking up to our beloved God. And so the zonal chairs are going to be presenting that, the activities that have taken place. The second purpose of this is for us all to see and get inspired by the activities taking place in different zones, and we can emulate those activities and be able to serve our Lord in this world more efficiently. So the first presentation will be from the chairman of Zone 1, Dr. Phil Goslin.
Sai Ram to everyone. I'm Phil Goslin, chair of Zone 1, which includes 12 countries: Aruba, Barbados, Canada, Curacao, Guyana, Jamaica, St. Kitts, St. Lucia, St. Martin, Suriname, Trinidad and Tobago, and the USA. As shown in the annual report, SSSIO members serve the communities in the countries of Zone 1 during 2020 by offering food, shelter, healthcare, and other humanitarian services. Thank you and blessings to everyone. Jai Sai Ram.
And, you know, as we go through, we will also show you how to access this annual report. It's on our website, and you can scroll through it and view all the activities that have been taking place. The next presentation, thank you so much, Dr. Phil, Dr. Goslin. The next presentation is going to be from Zone 2A, and that is Brother Oscar Morado. I'd like you to see these beautiful pictures. You know, the world where we work in and for which we work and for which we deliver Swami's message it's beautiful, the nature that Swami has given us in different parts of the world. So in each zone, you'll see a beautiful picture of this nature, a gift from Swami in that zone. The previous one was Yellowstone National Park. And so enjoy that as well. Brother Oscar?
Sai Ram, brothers and sisters. I am Oscar Morado, and I am the chairson of Zone 2A. This zone consists of 12 countries: Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Guadalupe, Guatemala, Haiti, Honduras, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, and Puerto Rico. There is a 2-minute video at the beginning of this chapter and samples of our activities in various countries of Zone 2A. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Thank you very much, Brother Oscar. And thank you all. First of all, I really have to thank from my heart all of the zonal chairs, all of the committee chairs who will come up and describe the activities that have been taking place and their steady love for Swami that is you can clearly see in these activities. I also want to thank a hidden group of people, the language interpreters. I've been getting nonstop messages from people thanking their service, and it's a very welcome service. So thank you all. The next is Zone 2B, which is in South America. And Sergio Espindola is going to present the activities over there. And again, this is a beautiful picture for you to see from South America.
Sai Ram, dear brothers and sisters of the SSSIO International Organization. I am Sergio Espindola, chair of Zone 2B. We serve 10 countries of South America, which includes Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay, Peru, Uruguay, and Venezuela. There is a 2-minute video at the beginning of this chapter, which also shows some of our service projects in each one of these countries during 2020. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you so much, Brother Sergio, for the description and obviously for the work that has been taking place in your zone. The next is Brother Krishna Meyer from Zone 3. And again, enjoy this beautiful picture of painted cliffs from Tasmania. Brother Krishna.
Sai Ram, everyone. I'm Krishna Nair, and I serve as the chair of Zone 3, which consists of the countries of Australia, Fiji, and New Zealand. During 2020, in spite of the pandemic, Sri Sathya Sai International Organization members served Mother Nature and the communities in these 3 countries. Please visit satyasai.org to review the Zone 3 chapter of the annual report. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you again, Brother Krishnan. The next presentation is from Zone 4, and these are these little islands you see there in Indonesia. Brother Manoj Singh will be presenting this.
Sai Ram, brothers and sisters. I'm Manoj Kumar Singh, chair of Zone 4. In 2020, we served 10 countries: Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and Vietnam. SSIO members conducted many devotional, educational, and humanitarian services. A few samples are shown in the annual report. Sai Ram.
Thank you so much, Brother Manoj. And as you mentioned, you're all welcome to go to the website and you'll have a look at the annual report itself. The next presentation is from Zone 5, and it is Brother Ashok Sakrani. He'll be presenting this. And you see this beautiful Li River in China, which is part of its zone. Brother Ashok.
Om Sai Ram. My name is Ashok Sakrani, and I'm the chair of Zone 5. During 2020, we served many disadvantaged communities in China, Hong Kong, Japan, and Taiwan. The annual report shows examples of some of our service projects in Zone 5. Om Sai Ram.
Thank you so much, Brother Ashok. Thanks very much. The next presentation is from Zone 6. It will be Sister Alida Parks, and this is a beautiful picture of the Salt Island in the Dead Sea in Zone 6. Sister Alida.
Sai Ram. I'm Alida Parks, chair of Zone 6. This zone covers 14 countries: Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, France, Greece, Israel, Italy, Ireland, Macedonia, Romania, Serbia, Slovenia, Spain, Switzerland, and United Kingdom. There is a 1-minute slideshow video at the beginning of this chapter, and you can see samples of our activities in various countries of Zone 6. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alida. The next presentation is Zone 7. Brother Manfred is going to open this. And this is a beautiful picture of Aurora Borealis, the lights that are seen in Scandinavia. Manfred?
Sai Ram, my name is Manfred Müller-Granzi, and I'm serving as the zone chair of Zone 7 Northern Europe. And I'm happy to turn over the microphone to the central coordinator of Region 71, Jirka Blazek, who is going to present our activities.
Sai Ram, thank you, Manfred. I am Jirka Blazek, Central Coordinator Zone 7, and it is my honor to speak with you all today. Zone 7 serves 14 countries, including Austria, Belgium, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Germany, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania, the Netherlands, Poland, Slovakia, and Sweden. As shown here, the SSSIO members conducted many service, educational, and devotional programs during 2020. Loving Sai Ram to all of you.
Thank you so much, Yuri. The next presentation is from Zone 8, and Brother Valerie is going to present that. And this is a beautiful picture of the ice cave in Lake Baikal in Russia.
Sai Ram, my name is Valery Pashinin, and I'm chair for zone, chair of Zone 8. We serve 8 countries: Azerbaijan, Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Moldova, Russia, Ukraine, and Uzbekistan. During 2020, Sri Sathya Sai International Organization members in Zone 8 conducted many devotional, educational, and service activities across the Zone 8. We also chant 108 Gayatris every day in our zone, in which 150 people, participants from May 2020. Sai Ram.
Thank you so much for that presentation and for showing us the activities in these pictures. The next is from Zone 9, and Brother Sambasiva Rao will present this. Enjoy this beautiful picture of Mount Kilimanjaro. Brother Rao.
Sai Ram, brothers and sisters, I am Sambasiva Rao. I am the Zone Chair 9 with 21 countries. During 2020, we served the African countries of Angola, Benin, Botswana, Cameroon, Congo, Brazzaville, Congo DR, Gabon, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Kenya, Madagascar, Malawi, Mauritius, Morocco, Nigeria, South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. Many humanitarian services, including food, medicines, healthcare equipment, and supplies were distributed during the pandemic. In Lusaka, Zambia, about 230 devotees attended the center meeting in person. This is a significant increase in participation compared to the past. Please visit our website satyasai.org for further details. Sai Ram.
Thank you so much, Brother Rao. The next presentation is going to come from a few committees, and these committees focus on, remember, the previous ones were from zones, which are regions within the world, and this now committees span worldwide and their activities. The first committee is the medical committee, and their task was quite arduous because this is the pandemic era, and yet that train was chugging along, led by Swami. The presentation will be made by Dr. Joe Fanoff.
Loving Sai Ram to all of you. My name is Dr. Joe Fanoff, and I serve as chair of the SSSIO Medical Committee for the USA. The SSSIO provides free, timely, and compassionate health care for people in need around the world based on the principles of Sai Ideal Healthcare. The SSSIO conducts medical camps and also operates 45 permanent medical clinics and mobile clinics worldwide. In 2020, despite the lockdown caused by the coronavirus pandemic, the SSSIO conducted educational webinar sessions for both the public and medical professionals about the treatment and prevention of COVID-19. In addition, we provided personal protection equipment to many communities, hospitals, nursing homes, and other facilities to prevent and contain the spread of infection. We also provided oxygen tanks and oxygen concentrators to hospitals and healthcare facilities in India, countries in Africa, and Latin America. Please visit our website for more details. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you so much, Dr. Fanoff, for the activities and for the presentation. The next committee will be the Education Committee, and Brother George Bebedelis is going to present to us the activities of that committee.
Respected elders, dear brothers and sisters, Om Sai Ram. My name is George Bebedelis, and I'm a member of the Education Committee of Sri Sathya Sai International Organization. On behalf of the Education Committee, it is my pleasure and honor today to say a few words about Sathya Sai education in human values around the world. Swami used to sing a wonderful poem about the values. Satyam Mata Pita Jnanam Dharmo Brata Dharmo Brata Daya Sakha Shantam Patni Kshama Putraha Sadete Janabandavaha Sadete Janabandavaha. Truth is mother, wisdom is father, virtue is brother, compassion is friend, peace is wife, forbearance is the son. These six are indeed one's true relatives. To facilitate the inner process of bringing out these human values, the Sri Sathya Sai International Organization has a variety of SSC and SSCHB programs which are implemented worldwide through the regular operation of Sathya Sai centers, along with 31 institutes of Sathya Sai education and over 40 Sathya Sai schools. The annual report of 2020, which was recently placed at the lotus feet of our beloved Swami, highlights key educational activities of the Sri Sathya Sai International Organization worldwide. Time is very limited, so it is unfortunately not possible to look at all of this now. I would just like to point out that thousands of children benefit from the human values programs implemented by hardworking and inspiring educators all over the world. I will urge you all to go through this chapter on education if you have not done so yet and get inspired. May Swami bless us and guide us always to keep spreading his message on Sathya, Dharma, Santi, Prema, and Ahimsa, truth, righteousness, peace, love, and non-violence, so much needed in our societies today. Thank you, and Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you so much, dear brother. The next committee presentation will be the young adults. They are the life and the energy, and they are the future leaders of this organization. And they have all been blessed by Swami to continue with their activities. They truly are inspiring. Vahini Pillai is going to make this presentation.
Thank you, Brother Venkat. Offering my humble salutations at Swami's divine lotus feet. Loving Sai Ram, respected seniors, dear brothers and sisters, and my fellow young adults. I'm Vahini Pillai, the newly appointed International Young Adults Coordinator. And serving alongside me, I would like to welcome Ms. Shruti Vijayakumar and Mr. Rushi Tanavala as Deputy International Young Adults Coordinators. We'd like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Devyesh Tankaria and Ms. Roshni Viswanandan for their exemplary leadership, support, and guidance. They will continue to advise the International Young Adults Committee. During the appointments, divine leelas were experienced, and we would love to share them with you. Here is a short video.
Divine blessings on the 96th birthday of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Following the announcement of the Sri Sathya Sai International Organization Young Adults Committee appointments by Dr. Narendranath Reddy, Chairman of the SSSIO, the following divine leelas occurred. Swami's omnipresence, omnipotence, and omniscience is being experienced across the world through his unconditional love, and bears testament that Swami is constantly guiding and guarding us every step of the way. On the 21st of November 2021 in the United Kingdom, on the evening of the announcement, Vibhuti appeared on Swami's photo frame in Brother Devyesh's shrine, the former International Young Adults Coordinator. On the 23rd of November 2021 in South Africa, on Swami's birthday, Vibhuti was materialized on the announcement email and homemade birthday cake in Sister Vahini's shrine, the current International Young Adults Coordinator. The young adults are very near and dear to Sri Sathya Sai Baba, and these divine blessings on this most auspicious occasion reassures his love and guidance. As we continue to offer the International Sai Young Adults Program at Swami's Divine Lotus Feet, we pray that he thinks, speaks, acts, and serves through us. Jai Sai Ram.
Indeed, beautiful blessings from our dearest Lord. It gives me great pleasure to present and highlight the loving work and dedicated service of our Sai young adults across the world. All the programs are supported by 11 international young adult subcommittees, providing opportunities in various interesting projects designed specifically to nurture spiritual growth. To highlight just a few, the Young Adults International Engagement Subcommittee, along with the Pathways Subcommittee, will be releasing a compendium to encourage the comprehensive understanding of Sri Sathya Sai Baba's life, mission, and legacy. The Serve the Planet Subcommittee celebrates 8 years this year and continues to spread awareness on EnviroCare. On the momentous occasion of Sri Sathya Sai Baba's 96th birthday, the Ocean of Music Sai Young Adults musical album series was released, which comprises a garland of multilingual pageants and value-based songs. Volume 1 is now available on satyasai.org and soon to be available on Spotify. 400 participants successfully graduated from the Sri Sathya Sai International Leadership Program for Sai Young Adults. Applications for the 2022 program are now closed, and the team is in readiness to commence the program in January next year. The Information Management and Analytics Subcommittee is currently working on a new strategy project for the international YA leadership. 144 participants successfully completed all modules of the Sri Sathya Sai Sadhana of Love program, which culminated in an inspiring residential course online. The Insights Subcommittee provides seamless support for all YA online programs and will be releasing an inspiring short video series very soon. The editorial and media teams continue to share Swami's love and message on our social media platforms and support all subcommittees and online initiatives. Having said that, We are grateful to Bhagavan for the numerous opportunities for our Sai young adults to participate in all SSSIO online events with outstanding innovative programs. The Sri Sathya Sai International Veda program for Sai young adults is a golden opportunity to empower young adults to chant and practice the teachings of the Vedas. We lovingly invite you to join us for the upcoming webinar on the 18th of December with Dr. Marianne Gopalaratnam, where we will explore how to progress in our spiritual journey through Vedas. The Wellbeing Initiative focuses on the importance of a sound body, mind, and spirit for a happy and peaceful living as per the teachings of our dearest Sri Sathya Sai Baba. The Wellbeing Subcommittee, together with licensed physicians, initiated a healthy living webpage to provide useful information around stress alleviation, anxiety, depression, and mental health. This year, by Swami's grace, we have saved numerous lives and assisted many young adults who were in need. I now invite you to read the Young Adults chapter in the SSSIO Annual Report 2020. An integral part of the Sri Sathya Sai International Organization is the International Sai Young Adults Program that carries out several worldwide initiatives focusing on their love for Sri Sathya Sai Baba and his divine message. Altogether, the 11 subcommittees just mentioned form a firm and holistic foundation for Sai young adults to achieve their spiritual goals. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the Sai young adults from around the world in all zones displayed stellar efforts to selflessly serve the community through many service projects and humanitarian relief activities. They showed exemplary leadership by innovating and organizing online virtual programs, including bhajans, festivals, and other spiritual sadhanas within local Sri Sathya Sai centers and at a national and zonal level. It is indeed incredible to see the love and Swami's mission across the world expanding, and our Sai young adults continue to serve in the Sri Sathya Sai International Organization with love, conviction, faith, and unity. We pray that our beloved Swami continues to keep us in his divine fold. For more information and updates on the International Sai Young Adults initiatives, please do visit our website, www.satyasai.org/YA, or contact YA coordinator at satyasai.org. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, Sister Vahini, thank you for this beautiful presentation. And of course, my heart goes out with gratitude to all the young adults who have been involved in this. The next presentation is an important presentation, just like all of the other ones. And this one shows something significant during this era. This period over the last year has been facing the pandemic. As a result, many of our programs and activities have gone online, and the events chairman is going to give us a glimpse of those activities. We have reached more than 500,000 people and 500,000 hearts with these events. So I request Brother Alex Grana to give us a glimpse of the activities that have been going on during the last year.
Thank you, Brother Venkat. Dear brothers and sisters, respected elders, loving Sai Rams to each and every one of you. It's now been 1.5 years since our worldwide programs first aired during mid-2020. We hope that you have found these programs uplifting and also enriching as we aim to represent the work and dedication of the various zones and cultures that form this vast divine fabric that is the SSSIO. As Brother Venkat said, we are happy to share that to date, more than 500,000 people have viewed these online programs. Now, the 2020 annual report provides inspirational highlights of some of these events, starting with the Akhanda Gayatri, which first broadcasted in June 2020 and has aired now 9 times since. Soon followed our first major worldwide celebration, Guru Purnima 2020, which set the tone for all programs that would follow. With November came our first worldwide Akhanda Bhajan, and you can see here some of the highlights. This highly dynamic event was soon followed by the International Ladies' Day celebrations titled Beacons of Nations, and by Swami's 95th birthday celebrations, fittingly titled Happiness is Union with God, which reminded all of us that the kingdom of heaven is within us and that the Lord is our only refuge. The year ended in grand manner with the International Christmas program under the banner of Live in Love. Now this year, 2021, by Swami's grace, we got the opportunity to celebrate each of these events once again, each time expanding the number, depth, and quality of inspirational online offerings from around the world, with the addition, of course, of events such as the Chinese New Year, Mahashivaratri, Aradhana Day, Ishwarama Day, Buddha Purnima, and Avatar Declaration Day. Now, entering 2022, an equally dynamic calendar of events will commence early in the year. Indeed, our international events will continue bringing the inspiration of Swami's message, life, and works, and the stories of transformation evidenced through the exemplary lives of our fellow Sai devotees. All of our programs will continue featuring the endless work and service activities from SSSIO organizations across 110 countries. Beautiful and dynamic offerings by our SSC students and young adults. Heartwarming tributes extolling the extraordinary qualities of women everywhere. Divine prayers and melodies praising the glories of our Lord in a multiplicity of languages and traditions, and much, much more. In fact, the planning for Mahashivaratri 2022 is starting now itself in December 2021. We encourage all members to record and submit as many songs as possible through your country or zone coordinators. But of course, the current year is not yet done, as we still look forward to the lovely Christmas celebrations to be aired on December 25th and December 26th, respectively. The program will take us through the key instances in the life of Lord Jesus and highlight his message to the world. The celebrations will be full of Christmas songs and carols in various languages and a variety of offerings from around the world. Please do check satyasai.org for further details. We thank Swami for the opportunity of sharing his glory everywhere across the world and welcome your suggestions for potential offerings as well as unique ideas. We also welcome all volunteers who may want to join our team. Please write to us at events@satyasai.org. Thank you and loving Sai Rams.
Thank you so much, Brother Alex, and thank you for the beautiful programs that have been going on for nearly a year and a half and will continue to reach the hearts of so many hundreds and thousands of people. The next presentation is a beautiful song taken from Mahashivaratri online presentation. And this bhajan is sung from Netherlands. So enjoy this beautiful bhajan. And in this little interlude, Nilesh, go ahead.
There is someone above to guide me.
There is someone above to guide me.
There is someone above to show me the way.
There is someone above to show me the way.
There is someone above to love me.
There is someone above to love me.
There is someone above to care.
There is someone above to care.
And it's love, love all the way.
And it's love, love all the way.
It's sunshine on
Sathya Sai to show us the way.
There's a Swami to love us.
There's our Swami to love us.
There is someone above to care.
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 Jai Sai Ram. For the next part of this meeting, I would like to introduce our beloved Dr. Anupam Ganguly, Director of the World Foundation, to take over the emceeing. Dr. Ganguly.
Sai Ram, brothers and sisters. Sai Ram, brothers and sisters, I'm very happy to be here with you today. And I'll be your moderator for the rest of the program. What a beautiful bhajan we just heard from Netherlands. I hope you all liked it. And now I invite Dr. Venkat Sadanand to give the report on the IT committee of the international organization. Venkat, please.
Thank you, dear brother. You can all see my screen, I suppose. My name is Dr. Venkat Sadanand. I'm the chairman of the IT committee. And what we do is we make use of the latest of technologies to help spread Swami's message through various platforms and means. So the hub of all that begins here, which is our website, satyasai.org, which you can see over here. You can all go and please do keep visiting this website because it keeps getting updated. I want to bring your attention to the first part of this website, which is this symbol here. This is the search symbol. If you're looking for something, search here. Type in the keywords and you will get to that particular page. For example, I type in the keyword prayers, and then immediately it takes me to various parts of the website where we have beautiful prayers. In fact, we have, if you go to this page called Devotional Prayers, we have a beautiful collection of prayers. These are all curated and produced by the SSSIO team, the media team and the IT team. So please visit this beautiful set of prayers. When you come to our homepage, you will have on top this thing called a mega menu. And a mega menu takes you to important parts of the web page by topic. For example, we usually come to this web page to look at Swami's discourses, his nectarine words, and bhajans, devotional bhajans about Swami, or the writings of Swami. So we can get to all of that from here. For example, you go to resources and you say devotional songs, search for bhajans. We can do that, and immediately it'll take you to this page. And in this page, you can search for songs or bhajans by lyrics, if you remember, by deity, by tempo, by beat. It's just incredible. And those who are music aficionados, you can even type in a raga, and then you can get bhajans by that raga and listen to the bhajans and see the words of the bhajans as well. It's just a beautiful repertoire of devotional songs. On the same page, you can also go to discourses, and here you have all of Swami's discourses that have been collected in this library. And you can put in keywords and get a bunch of discourses, or the year, and you can get a bunch of discourses, for example, 1968, and I'm able to get all these discourses, and you can search through them. So these pages are very, very valuable, and you can get to them through resources. And there are other resources that you can look at. There are all these ebooks available for you, and Swami's writings that appear over here, his own discourse, his study aids, which we have. I want to show you that as well, which are study guides. Again, there'll be a reference to this later on in the program, but you can get to them as well to go to the study guides and look at all of the study guides that have been published so far. I also want to bring your attention to the page, which I'm sure you're all familiar with, which is the sathya.org/live, where we continue to host our programs, our online programs. The next one is December 11th, Akhanda Gayatri, which will be the 10th Akhanda Gayatri through this technology. So I once again welcome you all to sathya.org. And you can get to the homepage by clicking on the symbol. And in the homepage, you'll see this beautiful quote of the day. Every day, these quotes change. They're carefully curated every day since last year. For more than a year, this has been going on. And over here, you have Reflection of the Week, which again takes you to Discourse of Swami. You have videos, featured videos. And as you scroll down, you have featured articles, news and announcements, which will immediately appear. Whatever appears here will also appear in the websites of countries and zones that use the SSSIO template. So I welcome you all to sathya.org, and of course, we heartily greet everyone from the IT committee. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Brother Venkat, for that wonderful update. We hope that all of you will go online to sathya.org and take a look at this wonderful resource we have available for your enjoyment and your spiritual growth. I'd now like to invite Sister Ishina Sakrani to give us the update on digital media, which is a modern tool that has been used to take Swami's message, his love, and his works around the world. Ishina, please.
Om Sai Ram. The Digital Media Subcommittee serves to highlight the work of the SSSIO with the objective to inspire our fellow sisters and brothers around the world. The team of very talented graphic designers, video editors, and content creators work hard with the aim to use the digital and social media platforms to share beautiful content focused on Swami's message and works. We are keen to grow our team and nurture new talent. If you have anyone in your zones or country that would like to work with us, please let us know. Please also subscribe to our YouTube, Telegram channels, and WhatsApp broadcast lists. Do subscribe today and enjoy the updates and devotional postings from the SSSIO by clicking on the respective links on sathya.org/subscribe. Please also do encourage all members in your zones to subscribe. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you so much, Ishina. And now, on behalf of the Media Committee, I invite Brother Praveen Wag to give you an update on the SSIO media team.
Thank you. Sai Ram. The SSSIO media team showcases Swami's glory and shares his teachings in a number of ways, such as supporting online events, producing videos, making publications, and many items to uplift devotees. Now, as you've seen from all the previous speakers, there are many, many hidden gems in the SSSIO, and it's a treasure for all of us. Let's go to the treasure chest, sathya.org. So Venkat went through some of the features of this. At the top is a recent video about SSSIO activities that you saw earlier, but here you can share this link with non-devotee friends, and directly beneath are links to the social media accounts that Ishina just spoke about. And if we keep scrolling, we'll get to some really good stuff. So as you might expect, all of the current events and festivals are mentioned here. And you'll see that there's a link for each event usually has a study guide. And so there are some study guides here, links to. And then over here is a collection of videos about all the prayers that we commonly have at Sai events. Now, you'll definitely want to hear the Suprabhatam in English if you haven't already. It's really sweet, it's really nice. So let's say you're not really able to visit the site very regularly, you don't do social media, and you're not really a person that gets on WhatsApp, not to worry. Swami takes care of everything. So SSIO comes to you via email, as well as the SSSIO bulletins and international Sai snapshots. So these are weekly emails And you can sign up right here to receive them. So, and we'll take a look at one of these recent snapshots. You see samples of, service stories. And so Swami was very pleased when reports of these SSSIO activities were presented to him. There's so much work being done that we made a whole website just to show it all, and with lots of pictures. And so this website, Sri Sathya Sai Universe, is updated regularly with inspiring stories of the work that's being done by SSSIO volunteers worldwide. And there's stories by young adults, there's videos. We depend on all of you to share about your activities so that we can share it with Swami and share it with the world. So please submit these reports, articles, pictures, please submit them to the media team at satyasai.org and your media coordinator or other leaders, and they'll pass those along. And so we look forward to adding your gems to this treasure chest. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Praveen. It's wonderful, isn't it, to see so much wonderful activities going on around the world. And the purpose of this is to inspire us, motivate us, make us feel like one international family. So please continue to send your material to mediateam@satyasai.org. Now it's my pleasure to call upon Dr. Suresh Govind to give you an update on the Scriptural Studies Committee, which was formed a little while ago and has been doing wonderful work. Suresh, please.
Yes, thank you, Brother Anupam. By the infinite grace, love, and compassion of Bhagavan Baba, we all come together for this beautiful, inspirational satsang. I am Suresh Govind, and by Swami's infinite grace, I serve as the chair of the Sri Sathya Sai Scriptural Studies Committee. On behalf of our committee members who have tirelessly worked to provide several study circle guides since the inception of the committee almost a year ago, hope that these materials have been useful to help our members to dive deep into Swami's nectarian teachings and discover the radiant and beautiful, inspiring messages which can help us to transform and redeem our lives. We encourage all our members and leaders to make Swami's teachings as the basis of our lives so that we live to acquire the bliss that has been promised by our beloved Lord, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Now, with Swami's grace, we present a short video to summarize the objectives and activities of our committee. Sai Ram.
Thank you, Brother Suresh. And now for something that was near and dear to Swami's heart, and he spoke extensively about this for a long time. I invite Sister Tina Schweikart to give us the update on Environmental Sustainability Committee.
Sai Ram, everyone. I'm a member of the Environmental Sustainability Committee, and this committee was created after the Go Green Conference in 2018 to help carry out Baba's teachings on nature and the environment. Baba had much to say about taking good care of nature, but I really like this quote, short and to the point. God's creation is very sacred. Do not pollute it. The most important work of the Environmental Sustainability Committee is to support eco-initiatives within all of the zones. This is helped by the creation of EnviroCare coordinators, which now serve in 9 zones and 40 countries, with more appointed at regional and center levels. They're doing an amazing job of creating opportunities for eco-seva. Another important support mechanism is the Environmental Sustainability Hub. on the international website. There you can find newsletters that describe initiatives from around the globe, videos, articles, booklets, environmental checklists, and past webinars that were organized by the Young Adults Serve the Planet team. You can see here a sampling of the eco initiatives from improving conditions for growing food, to gleaning leftover produce to donate to food banks, caring for needy animals, creating eco bricks, and providing healthy water where other sources have been contaminated. Here you see a variety of short videos and articles available on the Hub. Many of you have read the article on trees, and it's now a focus of a wonderful short video. And you can see the others are designed to both inspire and provide some helpful tips. Here's one of the checklists that's on the Hub. This one deals specifically with how to make meetings and events more green. One important accomplishment of the Environmental Sustainability Committee was to have the SSSIO International Organization approved for accreditation by the UN Environment Program Faith for Earth Initiative. This will open doors for reaching a broader worldwide audience. So here's our website address and our email for more information. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much. Jai Sai Ram.
What a wonderful way to spread Swami's message of love and respecting Mother Nature. Thank you, Tina. Now we'd like to call upon Brother Billy Fong to give us the update on Public Outreach Committee, which has been taking Swami's love, his message, and his works to all corners of the world. Brother Billy?
Sai Ram. I'm Billy Fong. I'm a member of the Public Outreach Committee. Swami once said, it is not enough if you call yourself a messenger. You have to spread the divine message. Fortunate are those who pay heed to God's words. Discharge your duty of spreading his message. We are working on some new initiative like online international public seminars. In this slide, you will see some examples. Your suggestions for other topics are most welcome. Please visit our Value Transform website. We have many sections on human values. You will also find Love All, Serve All, or LASA songs. You will hear an example at the end of this presentation. We are looking for musicians, solo singers, music arrangers, etc. to join our team. Please send us their contacts. We are producing a video to raise public interest in human values. These will be shared on social media and at public meetings. We are also collecting value-based materials from all zones to be published on our Values Transform webpage. If we have produced interesting material, stories, videos, workshops, etc., kindly share it with us. Since 2016, we publish on Facebook a new Gems of Eternal Wisdom every week. We have over 200 quotes of Swami here. Please share them with others. If you are on Facebook, please become a follower on this page with just a click. And with 2 more clicks, like and share it. This will help us disseminate Swami's message worldwide. We have created 2 posters to promote both LASA project and Values Transform webpage. If you do not have them, please ask your public outreach, reference, or contact us. We will now show the LASA video. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
When he speaks to me, it shines so bright. rise me out from the jungle to the endless sky. Oh, inner voice, what's the truth? Can I share it with the whole wide world? Oh, inner voice, what's the truth? Show me the divine secrets unfurled.
There's a voice of light. When it speaks to me, it clears my mind. My true self, it allows me to be from this illusion, and yes, it sets me free. It whispers, it is loud, grows inside and melts the heart. Rise me up from the jungle to the endless sky. Oh, inner voice, what's the truth? Can I share it with the whole wide world? Oh, inner voice, voice of truth. Show me the divine secrets unfurl. Oh, inner voice, voice of truth. Can I share it with the whole wide world? Oh, inner voice, voice of truth. Show me the divine secrets unfurled.
I hope you enjoyed that wonderful video by the Laval Serval group and the work being done by the Public Outreach Committee. Thank you so much, Brother Billy. And now I'd like to call upon Dr. Yatish Merchant to give us glimpses of the work being done in the Humanitarian Relief Committee of the SSSIO. Dr. Yatish Merchant, please.
Sai Ram, brothers and sisters. With Swami's grace, I've been appointed as the chairman of Sri Sathya Sai Humanitarian Relief Committee. The SSIO provides humanitarian assistance to the parts of the world that have been hit by the earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, fire, floods, and other natural disasters. We deliver food, shelter, healthcare, education, and psychosocial support, all rendered with love and compassion, guided by the principles of Sri Sathya Sai Ideal Humanitarian Relief. You can visit our website for more information. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Dr. Merchant, that quick update. And now I call upon Mr. Manoj Singh to give us a very brief summary of a natural disaster that has happened in his zone, Zone 4. Brother Manoj.
Sai Ram, brothers and sisters. With the blessing and guidance of our Lord, Sathya Sai School of Thailand is serving the society by providing free value-based education for nearly 3 decades. Sathya Sai Institute has trained nearly 378 students from across the world so that they can start a new Sathya Sai school and institutes in various countries. Sudden floods have caused severe damage to school building and property. We need to restore the school. Please find a brief video on the damage. Sai Ram.
The Sathya Sai School of Thailand
was established in the year 1992 at Lopburi province to provide students with value-based education. The school is a residential Thai curriculum school which caters to children from kindergarten all the way up to the 12th grade. The Sathya school runs on donations from well-wishers and does not charge a penny for tuition fees. The school is situated next to Pasak River. Due to the low pressure and heavy rains since mid of September in 2021, the water level at a nearby dam reached a dangerous level. The river unfortunately overflowed and started filling the school at a very fast rate. In under 6 hours, the water level rose to the second floor of the school building, filling the storeroom, computer room, prayer room, administrative building, and the nearby houses. Most people were evacuated to the near cities immediately. The school was surveyed to assess the damage. At present, much repair needs to be done. Ex-students have cleaned the school and removed all the garbage. However, the permanent solution to avoid such a massive damage is to build a new 3-story school building at a higher location so that damage of such an extent can be avoided.
Sai Ram.
Thank you for that update, Brother Manoj. And now we have 3 quick updates, starting with the Resource Management Committee of the SSSIO. Brother Harshad Patel, please.
Sai Ram, I'm Harshad Patel, Chairman of the Resources Management Committee. By the Swami's grace and blessing, we support the work of all the SSIO by providing the required resources and infrastructure. Thank you, and Sai Ram.
Thank you, Harshad Bhai. Next, on behalf of Archive Committee, we call upon Brother Mauro Batiston. Mauro, please.
Sai Ram. I am Mauro Batiston. I'm the co-chair of the Archive Committee. We collect and preserve pictures, videos, letters, materialization, and experiences of devotees with Swami to inspire everyone with divine memories. Please share with us any material in this category. For any information, don't hesitate to contact us at this email, archive@satyasai.org. Jai Sai Ram, thank you.
Thank you, Mauro. On behalf of Intellectual Property Committee, I'd like Brother Krishna Srinivasan to address us quickly. Krishna, please.
Sai Ram, I'm Krishna Srinivasan, co-chair of the Intellectual Property Committee. The primary purpose of this committee is to protect the sanctity of the divine name, logos, and the teachings of Sri Sathya Sai Baba. If you have any questions regarding the intellectual property rights, kindly write to us, sending an email to info@satyasai.org. info@satyasai.org. We'll be happy to help you and provide the necessary support for the SSSIO. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Krishna. What a wonderful presentation, and thank you for joining the meeting today, everyone on this call today. As we come to the close of the meeting, it is my honor and pleasure to call upon 3 of the senior members of Prashanti Council, which is the guiding body of the organization. First, starting with Miss Marianne Meyer.
Loving Sai Ram to all of you. I feel joy in my heart when I see all the beautiful work being done, and I'm confident that this is also how those involved in the activities have been feeling. Swami has always reminded us that the values established in our heart will shine forever and remain the source of inspiration for the whole world. And this is the aim of our work. As members of the SSSIO organization, we commit ourselves to help awakening the heart of humanity through spreading love. This is the criteria of our work. that our joy becomes more intense, that we become more peaceful, that we are radiating more love. Whether the world goes up or down, this is the responsibility of Swami, and leaving this in his hand will guarantee that everything happens when time is right. He says, stay connected to your heart and do your work, and I will take care of the rest. And seeing all the beautiful projects, I'm sure that we are on the right path and that Swami is very happy. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Marianne, so much. Next is Dr. Bill Harvey.
Sai Ram, your sisters and brothers, we witnessed an excellent overview of the exciting activities of the Sathya Sai International Organization around the world. I'm very happy to applaud all of you. And I pray that He bless us to continue to worship Him through unselfish service rendered to the Mother Earth and to the unique forms of one and all. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Dr. Harvey, for the wisdom and the great advice. And now, Mr. Leonardo Gutter, please.
Yes. Jai Sai Ram, I offer my love to all of you. I'm deeply touched by these presentations, and I want to express my deep gratitude and congratulations to all the members of the Sathya Sai International Organization that made these incredible projects a reality. We have to continue with faith in Bhagavan and with intensity this work. It makes Swami very, very happy. I'm sure that guided by Bhagavan, the Sathya Sai International Organization will continue to be each day a better instrument and channel of his divine love. I send all of you my love. Jai Sai Ram.
We thank Swami for giving us such wonderful leaders in the organization and for all your participation in this wonderful work, brothers and sisters. So our deepest gratitude, not only to Swami, but to all of you and to the Prashanti Council. Now I'd like to call upon someone who has been inspiring all of us, who has been leading us tirelessly, giving us directions and transmitting Swami's message to us so that we can do his work in his way with tireless energy and commitment. I would like to invite Dr. Dr Reddy to give the closing address, which will be followed by closing prayers by Brother Krishna Srinivasan. Sai Ram.
Loving Sai Ram, everyone. So it was really beautiful to see all the wonderful work. So first, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to our Lord Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba for his grace, blessings, and guidance, who is our eternal companion. So Swami is described, some people call Prema Sagara. He is ocean of love. That is what, there is a beautiful song, Prema Sagara. Swami corrected, don't call me ocean of love. Ocean has boundaries. My love has no boundaries. We have seen that. How many countries Swami's love has touched? Swami never visited Argentina, Russia, or Italy, but how people are touched by his love. Only country Swami visited outside India is East Africa, which is Tanzania, Kenya, and Uganda. But you see how his love is touching people of different countries, different cultures, different languages, different faith groups. That is the love of our Lord. And his love and his message, and his message is love. And he wants us to also be the messengers of that divine love. So we have seen all this wonderful work, but I would like to conclude the important message. Swami said the purpose of the organization is to make us realize our innate divinity, that we are the embodiments of that divine love. You know, there are many scriptures in the world, the Quran, the Bible, the Janda Vista, Guru Granth Sahib, Vedas, Puranas, Gitas, Upanishads. But we cannot read all of them. Lifespan is not enough. But Swami, in his love for us, he has given these divine discourses and also the writings, Vahinis, and the letters, which are the essence of all the scriptures. But even for that, we may not have enough time. For me, if we remember the following, our life will be sanctified and we will reach the goal. One is, he says, start the day with love, fill the day with love, end the day with love. And this is the way to God. Simple, very straight. You don't need to be a great scholar, know the scriptures. Start the day with love, fill the day with love, end the day with love. How do you know that we fill the day with love, end the day with love? Swami also said again, think good, think no evil. See good, see no evil. Hear good, hear no evil. Speak good, speak no evil. And do good, don't do no evil. So this is the prescription to reach God. He himself said, this is the way to God. The final 4 commandments is essence of everything he said. Love all, that means serve all. Not all means not just our family, friends in the organization. All means includes everything, even people who revile us. As Jesus said, love thy enemies, people who are against you. That is the real love, not only for humans. Swami showed the love for animals, love for nature, love for plants, nay, for everything, because even mountains, even showed saris, because every atom, every cell in the creation is permeated by the divine love. So we need to send the love to all, no exception at all, because everything is divine. And they same thing serve all, because service is love in action, and we need to show. And wonderfully, you have seen how around the world, our brothers and sisters are doing such a wonderful service. And the other 2 commandments is help ever, hurt never. That means we always go on, not sometimes helping people. Help, you underline all this, serve, love all, underline, serve all. Here, help ever and hurt never. So always helpful. How do you help? And hurt never. How do you do? So also Swami said, through our thought, word, and deeds. Always have loving thoughts. That is helping all people. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. And always have kind and compassionate and loving words, sweet words. Swami says, sweet speakly. So that is helping all, hurting never. And then finally, the deeds, compassionate, helpful deeds in our life. Then our life is sanctified. So let us dive deep into Swami's teachings, practice them, and our life will be fulfilled and we will reach the goal of self-realization in this very lifetime by his grace and blessings. Jai Sai Ram, I thank again Swami and all of you for this beautiful meeting. Jai Sai Ram.
Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all the worlds be happy. Jai Sai Ram.